Men are going their own way as women romance demons.
I love reading A Demon's Guide to Wooing a Witch by Sarah Hawley, which is the sequel to A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon, which I absolutely freaking adore.
Men are going their own way as women romance demons. So yeah, guys, this is getting pretty insane right now. This is not clickbait. Women are literally romancing demons. They are deep into literature that is about women engaging in physical intimacy with demons, among other things. Watch the end of the video to truly understand how serious the situation is and why women are getting into relationships with demons as everyone is completely ignoring this around us. Now let's just go ahead and jump right back into the video.
Bro, I saw this.
Barnes & Noble added a monster, Enjoyer, section.
Now, I'm not gonna say it. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. How the fuck do women have any room to say men are degenerate when they have literal books at Barnes & Noble about fucking Baphomet? What the hell is going on? Every single one of them it's a girl, and this weird, it's not even a dude. It's what is this? What is this? The Dragon's Bride. 5 Shades of Grey is the same crazy shit, dude. Yeah, but at least 50 Shades of Grey is a guy. All I'm saying is I don't ever want to hear about the things that men like are disgusting. Look at this. This is crazy. And it's out in the open. It's okay, hear me out. Like, that's not, yeah, guys, this is degenerate. This is normal.
Yeah, guys. So as you can see, this is just more proof that in Western society, they absolutely hate us. As men, they hate us. They blame us for everything while and they do not want us to express our desire for physical intimacy in any other way other than controlling it. But then at the same time, they are putting it out there. They're putting it right out there that they're engaging in relationships with demons. You know something very intriguing? If you go to Walmart, I don't know if it's still there, but for many years at Walmart and various other pharmacies, you could go there and they would sell stimulation devices in the pharmacies. And this is women's stimulation devices. And of course, no one said anything. If men had anything like that, parents would complain, women would complain immediately. If there was a pocket, for guys, it would be over. But you literally have, stimulators or that women can use to be intimate with themselves, selling in the pharmacies as a health product. If this does not tell you just how much of a women's country we live in, I don't know what else will. Don't forget when they ran an Always commercial during the Super Bowl to let women know just how empowered they are based on their brand. It's a sick reality that we live in. And some of you will go, oh, this is just an isolated situation. It's not all women. And, these are just books. Most women are not reading this stuff. When I began doing research for this video, I was shocked at how serious this problem actually is, and how many women are actually engaged in this crap.
Book I never get tired of talking about is Demon Dream by Elle Kaysen, so I had to run it back for our November book club pick. If you don't already know, I have a book club over on the Geneva app, and every single month we vote on our next Black romance pick. If you spend any time on this page, I am a thriller girly through and through. That's what most of my recommendations and reviews consist of, but ever since discovering so many Black authors this year, I can't get enough. And every single month we vote on new picks, we discover new authors, we're always talking about book recommendations between novellas, series, longer books. I can't get enough of my book club. At this point we're like a little group chat.
Now tell me why I finished reading this book, Demon's Dream, on Kindle for a second time. Y'all see this? This book is over 700 pages. She thick. Tell me why I read this book for a second time in a day. I started it early yesterday morning and I finished it later in the morning today. If y'all have not read this book, you need to read it. You do. Just do it. It's that good. It was as good the second time around. Like, I could not put it down. Elle Kaysen, we love you, girl.
Gonna have a stalker boyfriend or a violent mafia boss like the other ones?
Nope.
Oh, really? It must be more tame.
You're in for a treat.
Huh? All the female main characters moved back to her hometown. Is this gonna be like a cute high school sweethearts reunite type of romance?
No.
Well, switching to the male love interest point of view. Holy shit, he's a demon?
Yes, he is.
Like, actually?
Mm-hmm.
When you said this wasn't a stalker or mafia romance, I didn't think she'd be getting with a demon.
You didn't ask.
I just kind of assumed. Great, so now the demon is stalking her. So it's a stalker-demon romance.
The best type of romance.
How do you even find these books?
These books just kind of find me at this point.
He's covered in tattoos and piercings?
Yes, he is.
I feel like that would make him stand out at Sunday brunch.
Do you think a demon is going to Sunday brunch?
I don't know what demons do. His tongue is split and forked?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I kind of into that?
Yeah.
And claws?
He can use those claws on me anytime he wants.
Oh, girl, keep it in your pants. In an alleyway?
Oh, just wait.
In a cemetery?
Oh, so cute.
Babes, they're literally having spicy time on someone's headstone.
That's so Mary Shelley of them.
What the hell? Oh shit, there's a bunch of evil monsters out to get her. Wait, where'd they all go?
He took them all out.
All of them?
Yeah, he's a powerful demon.
Okay, I'm starting to get the appeal. Oh, he saved her cat from all the monsters. That's so cute.
I feel like I'm starting to convert you.
Hey, wipe that smirk off your face. He's giving her piercings where? While doing what?
Oh, so romantic.
Girl, ow.
What's got you giggling?
He said not a goddamn thing is taking you from me, baby girl. No man, no god, I'll kill them all.
Oh, he's so baby girl.
This is not fair.
What do you mean?
Are you telling me this demon is actually thinking nothing has ever felt so right, so complete as holding her in my arms?
Oh, yeah, he's so cute.
Damn, this demon's more thoughtful than my...
Yeah. That's how much they hate us as men, y'all. Remember this? These are the same women that would rather choose a bear. They chose the bear over men. They chose demons over men. Guys, they are now choosing demons over men. They would rather choose a demon over a man. A demon from hell. Because a demon knows how to actually treat a woman, unlike a man. Oh my God. This is insane. And of course, they're not just reading demonic novels. Oh, no. They've gone much further than that.
Everybody, my name is Kyra, and I would like to read to you a small portion of the Satanic Bible. For those of you following along at home, it is page 40, the chapter here called Wanted God, Dead or Alive. I know that's backwards. Then we're going to skip down to the second paragraph. Anyone who thinks of Satan as evil should consider all of the men, women, children, and animals who have died because it was God's will. Certainly a person grieving the untimely loss of a loved one would much rather have their loved one with them than in God's hands. Instead, they are consoled by their clergyman, who says, "It was God's will, my dear," or "He is in God's hands now, my son." Such phrases have been a convenient way for religionists to condone or excuse the mercilessness of God. But if God is in complete control and as benign as He is supposed to be, why does He allow these things to happen? Certainly that is all very subjective. Christians will have a very different opinion on that than atheists do. But for me personally, I think it's a very powerful excerpt. If God is so loving and benign, why does He allow for such suffering and loss?
This is what we're dealing with, y'all. This is what we're dealing with, fellas. This is what we're dealing with. They're out here running around with demons, reading the Satanic Bible. Oh, it's not all women. It's not them all right? Don't listen to your lying ears. Don't listen to your lying ears.
Journal didn't give y'all weird vibes from the jump. I mean, it's literally called a shadow work journal. I don't know how some of y'all thought that this was like a therapy book, but that is literally a demonic witch's grimoire. And if you don't believe me, I'm okay with showing you something. So let's start with what shadow work actually is and where it comes from. So for one, it's called shadow work because it's the psychology of dealing with your shadow self. Actual name for it is Jungian psychology, and it comes from a specific person. And it's so simple because if you just look up where did shadow work originate, you'll see that it comes from the Jungian psychology, and according to Jung himself, a personality includes the persona, which is the personality that people show the public
and the shadow self, which remains private or hidden. So that explanation of shadow work should be the first red flag, because that book is marketed at therapy and dealing with your inner child, as well as doing mirror work, which is a whole nother category demonic.
Y'all, so they've taken over the medical industry. They've taken over the psychological association. This is the reason why people go for therapy and they come out worse. These guys, this is evil on every level, and they've been allowed to set up shop. Okay, they have a demonic Bible, and they're like, well, if God was so great, then why does he allow bad things to happen? Okay, how can you say he's so great? How can you say Satan's bad and God is good? Well, look at what God is allowing to happen in the world. Okay, if you really want to take that route, you could say that they would be equal then, wouldn't they? Yes, they would be equal. So Satan in that respect could be just like God. Guys, these are some evil people. All right, this is no wonder why men are going their own way. All right, this is no wonder why men are going their own way, walking away from relationships, dating, everything else, while women are out here literally jumping into the sack with demons. What's the future, guys? The future is more men choosing to avoid relationships, dating, even encounters, and choosing to live separate lives from relationships in society because they don't want to be involved in this. Satan has taken hold of Western society. It is so mental. Guys, the United States looks worse than Sweden. Like, it's insane. Like empowered little Sweden is looking like a better place for men today than the United States. And I hear idiots who are like, I live in Sweden, it's not that great. Have you been to the US before, my friend? Do you know what's happening in the US? Do you know what life is like in the US? The grass is always greener on the other side. Men would be in Sweden. They actually have public health programs for men. They actually focus on men's health over there, at least to some degree. They actually, there's at least some balance. There's no balance in the US. Men have nothing. Men are hated, extremely hated and discriminated against in the US. Okay? But you can't speak to some men because they will never listen until they come to the US for themselves and they experience it for themselves. It is such an absolute nightmare. I'm not saying that worse doesn't exist, but it's freaking horrible, and it's only getting worse by the day. Guys, think about this. 45% of women will be childless and single come 2030. All right? For a lot of women, they'll be facing heavy amounts of destitution, poverty, homelessness, and despair. Because the government cannot subsidize their living anymore. And there's this notion that, there's a universal basic income coming it's more like a universal high income. They'll provide everyone with everything they need because we can just print money out of thin air, and then the money will just go back into the economy and stimulate the economy, and it'll just continue on like that. And we'll just keep on making more and more money endlessly. And we'll use AI and automation to create everything we need. We don't need people to build houses or bridges or be electricians or doctors. We don't need any of that. All of these jobs will be optional. We don't need paramedics anymore. AI machines will be the paramedics for us. They will do all of the jobs. Everything will be optional. We don't need miners. We don't need people to go into the mines and extract precious metals and resources. No, we'll have machines that will go in there and do all of that work for us. We don't need commercial fishermen. All right, we'll have the artificial intelligence will do that for us as well. Raising animals, AI will do that for us as well. We don't need farmers anymore. Machines will create all the food for us. It'll do all the farming for us. Guys, these people are nuts. We're heading for a devastating society, and men will just be sitting back and watching it burn while drinking a beer and eating a steak. If you're enjoying the content, subscribe to our newsletter for my personal thoughts, insights, and a free copy of my ebook, The Blueprint for Escaping the Rat Race. Click the link in the description to get your free copy. What do you guys think regarding all of this? Men are going their own way as women romance demons. It was not a clickbait title. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA Men Walking Away and cheers.